The Russian war in Ukraine is having far-reaching effects as far as space, in fact. The European Space Agency deciding to cancel a joint mission to Mars with Russia as a result of the brutal conflict.
Yeah, for more on this, we're joined by astronomer Professor Alan Duffy. Good to see you, Alan. Thanks for coming on the program. What was the plan for this mission?
This is the €1 billion ExoMars mission. It was designed to search the red planet for signs of alien life, and in fact would actually dig deep into the soil, some 2 meters, looking for potential life. It's actually one of the best chances we have to find it. Now, with this Russian invasion, all of that is jeopardized, essentially. There was going to be a Russian launch and landing component to this mission. The European Space Agency now needs new partners to try to make this happen.
So how will they do that? What happens now?
Well, they're certainly talking to NASA for the launches. This is not an easy thing to try to get a new rocket to take you. They actually have also probably now missed the launch window. So essentially every 26 months you need the planets to align in the correct way to make that journey possible. This means for all of the team who've been involved in decades of planning and effort, it's all being jeopardized.
Yeah, big disappointment for them. But in some exciting news, Alan, NASA has launched a colossal mega rocket. It's bigger than Big Ben, and it's going to put the first woman on the moon. About time, Alan.
Yes, indeed. So this is the Space Launch System, SLS. It is the most powerful rocket we've ever built. It's sitting a colossal, near 100 meters high. It's taller than the Statue of Liberty. It's going through a wet launch test, so everything is going to essentially be checked for launch. They'll roll it back in, get rid of all those sensors, roll it back out, and hopefully a few months from now, the most powerful rocket in human history will launch successfully, and we'll be on our way in the next couple of years to seeing the first woman and first person of colour walk on the surface of the moon.
About time, I would have thought.
Yes.
Hey, you've been working on a special project of your own. Tell us about the Mobile Muster campaign.
Yes, indeed. Well, this is my call to all Australians to get the metals and precious resources that go into our phones that were forged in dying stars, and especially when they're broken phones, like the 4 million we have in homes across Australia, to get them in and recycle them. And it's really, really easy. If you just head to the mobilemuster.com.au website, you can get a free prepaid satchel delivered to your home. Just pop the phone in and any accessories, stick it all in. We want it all. And posted it, and off it gets to be recycled, and you will have done a huge service to Australia. Saved about 8,000 tonnes of new minerals from being mined. That's equivalent to planting 42,000 trees in terms of CO2 emissions avoided. It's a huge effort, and it's just a really simple step. Head to the website mobilemuster.com.au.
Can I ask, what do you do with them? How do you recycle them? What do they become?
So I actually got to one of the recycle centers. I nerded out so hard on this. But anyway, you could basically, the glass will be melted down, turned into new glass. All of the electronics are immediately shredded, ensuring there's no loss of data, and melted down and made into new phones. In fact, the lithium batteries go straight in to forming the next generation of new batteries. So everything, over 95% in fact of that phone, will be recycled, all safely and secure.
Such a great idea. Got a few extras lying around my house. Finally, this is Tom Cruise is gearing up to film his next movie in space. How is this going to work?
All right, so this is, there were plans to go, there was a big, in fact, a competition with Russia, of all people, to film the first movie in space. Tom missed out by a couple of months. He decided to postpone by now 2 years. So 2024, they will launch a new part of the space station, which will actually house all the filming equipment. It's called the Axiom Space Station. It's going to be a movie studio lot in space. The whole thing, we don't know what the plot is. Fair to say, he's going to be quite adventurous, I think. But the entire thing will be shot in space, and it will probably actually cost less to do it that way than it is to do it on Earth with all the sci-fi special effects of the film, say, Gravity, which spent $100 million on effects. I think we could probably do it cheaper in space now.
God, he loves a stunt out, Tom, doesn't he?
Wow. Just take it to another level, that's for sure.
That zero gravity scene in The Mummy, I think it was, up in that plane, Hey, Alan, always good to chat about space and stuff. Thank you, sir, very much indeed.
Thanks, Alan.